Hey ladies, Coach Lou. I've been out at an outdoor adventure park with my boys today. My little guy's a proper little action man, so despite it being rest day, it's been a very busy day, and I'm now in the kitchen. Now after a long day, especially an active day like this, which most days are like for me, it can be really easy to reach for the bad stuff. And people often say to me, how do you manage not to do that? Well, a few things. I don't buy in, but it's easy to phone up and get it, delivered to you or nip out to the shop. And the reason I don't is because I really understand the concept of you are what you eat, and it's the reason that really keeps us as a family on track. And I'm not saying we don't have bad foods occasionally, because we do. The little guy had ice cream today. I treated myself to a latte today, so it's not because we don't have stuff like that. We have a very good balance of that kind of stuff. But this video, I really want to get through to you, when it comes to food, you very much are what you eat. And an example, if you are carrying body fat, it's your body's way of telling you that what you've been eating isn't agreeing with your body. It's your body's way of telling you that, basically what you're eating is changing your outer body. But let's remember that what you're eating can also change what's going on inside, and it can also change the chemicals for what's going on in your brain and how you're feeling, and it's a concept that I'm quite passionate about. But for those of you who, what about those of you who you don't get those visible changes, so you're naturally slim? And I always say to my clients that actually, if you show on the outside, it's actually better, because your body has an alarm system that tells you maybe we need to start looking after ourselves, we're gaining some body fat, we're maybe at an unhealthy level. If you are someone who's naturally slim, so you can eat and eat and eat, doesn't matter what you eat, and your body looks the same, actually it's more dangerous because your body doesn't give you that outward warning sign the same as what it would for the likes of me. So if I didn't eat properly, if I didn't look after myself, I would gain weight really easily if I didn't have the kind of lifestyle that I have. My husband, on the other hand, he could literally eat his body weight in anything and literally wouldn't put weight on. I look at it and I would. But my point is that your insides have the same effect, so to speak. So your outer body isn't telling you when things go wrong, so you don't actually know that, okay, so if the outer body's starting to, show signs of, that I've not been looking after it, usually something on the inside's, being worked on. But when your body doesn't show it, you don't have that same alarm system to show you, and then sometimes it can be too late, or something springs upon you and you haven't had that warning signal. And it's all down to the foods you eat for what your body's going to look like, guys. And I say this all the time with clients, that I won't train anyone who just wants to come in and train, simply for the reason that I'm not a fitness coach. I'm a transformation coach. I'm a lifestyle based transformation coach. I work on the body and the mind and how it all comes together. But nutrition is the focal point of any transformation. And for example, I'm planning on hitting a stage this year, and what I eat is paramount to that. I'm not going to get there if I have a processed diet. Even if I had that kind of body type that I could eat what I wanted, it wouldn't change the way it should if I wasn't eating effectively for my body. And I'm not saying everybody needs to eat to get on a stage. I'm not saying everybody should eat to the point where, we're all like super healthy. But thinking about what you're eating and what you're putting in your mouth makes such a big impact to your entire body, to what's going on up here, to what you look like out here, to what's going on inside. Preventing illnesses. And I'm not saying again that you don't get illnesses that aren't food related, but it certainly does help if you're looking after yourself. And all these processed foods and chemicals and that we eat very much add to this, and we're at a very worrying state. Not just our country, various countries now, where we're starting to look back and think, whoa, we're really not looking after ourselves as humans anymore. So we are what we eat, and the reason I'm in the kitchen tonight, I've kind of went through a long story there, making sure I'm prepping, and I'm literally prepping a couple of meals for the next couple of days, prepping loads of veg so it's ready to go in as the week goes on, is for the fact that I appreciate how important my body is for everything I do, for, you know, everyday life, for hitting the gym, for being able to be an active mummy. It's really important to me that days like today, that we were climbing up long narrow steps, you know, that I'm able to do that because I look after myself, and you know, that I'm trying as hard as I can to stay healthy for that little guy, it's really important that if you're watching this video, that you do take into account what we're eating makes a massive difference. And if you're looking to change the shape of your body, what you're eating makes a massive difference. And I know a lot of people say, oh yeah, but it's everything in moderation, and yeah, that can come into effect, but it depends on your body type as to how something's going to affect you. And there's certain foods that just aren't going to work if you're looking to get a certain result. And at the end of the day, it comes down to health. And I don't look at food in a way that, you know, oh, I just want to eat, you know, have all this food because I like it. I look at food in a way that, you know, this stuff here, I've had this lemon in my hand the whole video, this stuff here very much fuels my body and is what keeps me healthy, what keeps me going. It's what keeps the thing that's with me, and I say this all the time, this here, this body is with me right until my last day on earth, and I really need to look after it more than anything else. And it's something that a lot of us forget about. Have a great weekend, guys. Coach Lee.